So sorry for that technical blip. That was Nathan Latos' report on Isaac Dugbe. He's back in the ring tonight and wish him all the best. There will be more in terms of preview prior to that bout tonight. But away from that, let's do football. And General Secretary of the Ghana Football Association, Prosper Ronaldo, has explained why they factored the national teams in the FIFA and CAF COVID-19 relief funds. Now, many people have questioned the move by the football governing body, but Prosper says they cater for some expenses of unofficial matches. There is more in this report put together by my colleague Muftar Nabila Abdullahi.
The Ghana Football Association Executive Council allocated about $110,000 to men's national teams from the CAF and FIFA COVID-19 relief funds. The decision was met with a disquiet from the football industry players who argued that the football governing body is misapplying the funds. Patrick Akoto, Communication Director for Mediama FC, says it is the responsibility of government to cater for the national teams.
Every jurisdiction, and I've made that point, has different scenarios.
Okay.
So, for instance, in Nigeria, where the NFF pays for the salaries of coaches, it stands to reason that the Nigerian Football Association can decide to use some part of the funds for national teams. But that is the same situation we have in Ghana. So you need to balance the scale. When we say we are mitigating, what are we mitigating? How are we mitigating the Black Stars, for instance, who are taking $17,000? There's $60,000 for the national women's team. This is earth-shattering. You go to another $40,000. Look.
So let me explain it quickly.
These are humongous figures which has been captured. All for the national team.
Okay. The big boys will not make the figures any bigger.
No, but the point is that you need to explain further. Give us better particulars. The explanation you've given will not suffice. I'm sorry, it will not suffice.
Okay.
But Secretary General of the GFA, Prosper Harrison Addo, disagreed with the claims, insisting that camping and preparation of national teams for unofficial matches is catered for by the FA.
Camping. So let me, this same year we are talking about. You remember the Black Queens camp at Pram Pram? Sure. And then they went to Turkey. Everything about the camping in Pram Pram, and they're going to Turkey for that friendly tournament, had nothing to do with government. It's not competitive match. It's not a FIFA qualifier or CAF qualifier for World Cup or anything. We were trying to prepare them so that when the qualifiers come, they will be in readiness to play. The same for the under-20 women's team. They were in Pram Pram for a number of weeks, preparing them, and then they went to Morocco to play the Moroccan team, all from the FA side. So when they come to those matches and friendly matches, we take care of it. So if allocations are made, and we've explained it in the document, that those monies there are for the camping of the national teams and overhead costs. Where in that document have I said that 17,000 cannot pay the national team coach?
The GFA will hold a meeting with clubs on Wednesday to explain the details of the disbursement.
So that was Mustafa's report. Let's stay still with the issue of the COVID-19 relief fund. And Dreams FC administrative manager Aminu Shado, for him, the relief fund allocated to the Premier League clubs is not enough, though he gave props to the association for their effort in administering the total funds to the necessary stakeholders.
Many clubs have disagreed with the GFA for allocating funds they claim is meant for members of federations impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Chief Executive Officer of Dreams FC, Aminu Shado, said he has no reservations about the distribution.
I don't have issues at all with people who've raised questions about how some money has been allocated and to which other blocks that have been allocated where they feel they don't deserve. It's for them to raise those issues and defend them. But for me personally, honestly, I've looked at the allocation sheet, and if we are going to go by the FIFA directive that this money should go to the benefit of the wider football fraternity, I think the FA has done its bit in trying to ensure that at least this money, these limited resources, reach as many stakeholders as possible.
He, however, stated that the money is not enough.
What I've heard so far is that the money is not enough. The money is just not enough. But then, even at the Premier level, we would have wished to have more money. And I'm sure the FA and other member associations would have wished it's not just 1.8 million in total coming in, but perhaps 5 million or 6 million.
Okay.
So that when there's more money to the association, automatically the allocations to members will also be topped up a bit.